What's going out there, YouTube? I'm here with Crew 2 Beta, and I've been waiting for this for so long. It's the 21st of June, game comes out 29th of June. It's made by Outhere, and let's jump into the game. Alright, so we're here with the character selection, so let's see. I'm from Jamaica, so it does make sense that this is me, right? There we go. Kind of wonder now really what you can expect from this game. I've seen so many interesting clips, you know, you can race Formula 1 cars, boats, planes, and you can do some cool customizations, and you can do track racing. So I have high expectations of this game.
Okay guys, come on, get a move on, we're going on soon. Ah, Hiro Yuki Carter.
Hey, call me Hiro.
Pleasure to meet you. I was beginning to think you and your driver weren't gonna make it. I'm from Live, the camera company sponsoring this race, and I'll be heading up this event. Walk with me.
Look, thanks again. I'm really stoked about this. Thanks for giving us the shot.
Don't mention it. We're always on the lookout for new talent, and you and your friend fit the bill. And I don't have to tell you this, but you do right by yourselves in this race, and you'll see a lot of doors opening up for you.
Gotcha. We won't disappoint you.
Disappoint me? That's not what this is about. It's your chance to impress people who matter. The events my company organizes are a feeder for every racing family out there. You do want to race, yes?
Oh yeah, this is such a big deal for us. We've tried broadcasting our races, but no dice. I guess nobody wants to see nobodies.
Trust me. Just show the world what you've got in this one. You'll get followers like that. Run a good race, and you'll find your options and your followers increasing.
We'll give it our best.
Hiro, my friend. I don't want your best. I want legendary badassdom. Anyway, I've got to go. Something about putting on a race. Best of luck.
Okay, thanks. You're good to go, buddy. Break a leg. Hell, break anything you have to. Just drive like I know you can, and we'll be in the big leagues in no time.
That was cool. That was really cool. It gave me a great impression because it really looks so clean, crisp, and sort of updated from the last game. So I can only imagine it's going to be way
Welcome to
better.
the city that never sleeps. In this event, you'll see New York taken over by racers in a way you never could have imagined. It's not just a city. It's a playground for the best pilots and drivers of today and tomorrow.
Here we go, finally. Oh shit. Oh my god, man. Alright. Oh shit. It's actually from the first time we tried this game.
The first episode of this year's Live Extreme series. In this new season, talented newcomers have a shot at taking on established stars and a chance to impress all the racing teams out here. And believe me, they're watching. And just as important, they need to generate excitement. That's how fans flock to them. And that's what it's all about, right? Become a racer, steal the show, and see your follower numbers soar.
Man, it takes some time to get used to this car. It's definitely... Wow, it's definitely less arcadey than I thought it would be. You can definitely feel that you have to sort of be able to sort of move the car. It's sort of much better updated version of Need for Speed in the way the car handles. It actually is a bit heavy.
Get a load of that jump. There you have it, folks. The numbers are going through the roof.
This is insane. I just went through a building. I just need to get the grips of the car handling. because I've been driving so much Payback. Wait until when I get back to that game. It's similar, but in a way not. No, don't overtake me. All right, so we're gonna try to. Also have to fix the system because I don't use yards.
And
no.
Live goes to the extreme.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Ooh. We're straight in. I love that the boats have nitro. That is incredible. Alright, okay. I'm just a bit afraid when I'm gonna go up in the air. It's gonna be a crash fest for sure. So far so good. I don't even see where I am supposed to go. Shit. Here I go. Here I am. This feature though, it's something that is really cool.
You'll gain followers by winning, of course, but that's not the only way. Do a spectacular stunt like this, and the fans will come a-running. Check it out.
Come on, load that nitro. This one is actually it's more easy to maneuver than it looks like. Just try to get some nitro. I need that shit. It's exactly like Need for Speed. You're very dependent on that. Come on, get Fergus or whatever his name is.
We're 2/3 of the way through, and I believe we're watching a new star exploding.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna do a little bit of. And this is really enjoyable. You're gonna enjoy the boats. It really maneuvers very, very nicely. So I'm very happy that I actually bought this game.
We kick it up a notch for the grand finale.
It's time to hit the air, guys. You ready? Pray for me, because that's gonna be needed. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing.
This is how it is these days. Just being a good pilot isn't enough anymore. You've got to stay on and off the course. Staying sharp on the social media side. It's simple math. The more followers you have, the more followers you'll get. Sign on with your first racing team, and the second will start looking at you. Pile up supporters, and the contracts will be knocking on your door. To put it another way, a driver who attracts enough followers will open up new styles of racing. We call them disciplines. You'll call them awesome. And isn't awesome what we're all after?
Alright, it was some time ago I actually played an arcade game with
From the heart of New York City, this was the Live Extreme Series, Episode 1. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow us on all social media.
That was a great introduction to the game. I'm just saying, that is incredible. You know, planes, boats, cars, jumping over buildings. That's gonna be a great game to play for you guys. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy it because I've been waiting for this game for quite some time. Exactly as with Forza.
Cool, it is official, my friend. We have made the big time. We're still gonna have to prove ourselves, but that's more than fine. You know, we've got the right stuff. And there's so much to try. Boats, planes, all kinds of cars. It's like the world's biggest buffet menu, and we're gonna take a bite out of everything. We're talking street racers, off-road, pro racing, freestyle. We could take a test run with any of them. Or if you ask me, do them all. Pick which one you want to try first and let's go. My friend, welcome to the Motor Nation.
And this is me in a nutshell. I love everything with engines.
Now, we've got 4 ways we can get this puppy rolling. It's your pick. How do you want to start?
Alright, let's see what we have here. You know I love Los Angeles. I've been there before, so definitely that's Vegas. And I also love this big map. You see, you got exactly as in the other game. That's what shocked me with the crew, was how big the map was and how much it includes. You got New York, Detroit, Chicago. You also got Florida and Miami. You got Los Angeles and California. You got Las Vegas. And also here you got San Fran. You know about San Fran, right? You got Oregon and everything. Alright, so street racing is my thing. So let's start with that, guys. Right. I love the loading screen though. It behaves like a simulator game in that comparison. Takes some time to load, but you know, good things happen to that one that waits, right? So I don't know what your favorite thing looking forward to this game is. You know, if it is the planes or if it is any specific sort of race or any specific part, or maybe you just love the environment or how they portray everything and how they portray the characters.
Look what we have here. The name's Latrell. I'm sort of like the unofficial welcoming committee for the street racing family. We tune our rides, show them off, and race them. If that sounds like something you want in on, you gotta show me something. I'll loan you a car, but you gotta do the driving. If you win, you're one of us. Just remember, the car's a loaner. Don't scratch it.
I can't promise you that. There's some serious competition. Is that a Hellcat? Yeah, I love my Porsche. Alright, here we go. Just wait, and then I'll say some of my answers. Shit. Oh my god, I forgot about this jumping thing. That's it actually has a very nice hind handbrake. But you have to be sort of smart with it, because oh my god, don't scratch the car. It's too late for that shit. Didn't take that long, did it? Alright, so it actually behaves like a sort of like a real handbrake, because you have to have timing with your handbrake. It's not like Need for Speed really, you can sort of just, oh my god. You see, you actually lose a lot of momentum while doing that. So, it's a nice feature, and it's a nice, it's well made, to say the least, you know, that they actually have been able to sort of implement that. So it makes the car actually handle more realistic. What the hell am I doing? Bullshit! No! And that's kind of what I was saying. It's, well, that's a perfect point of screwing that up. Win the race, you're one of us, and then you screw it up. Alright. It's 74%, there ain't much hope now. Alright. Slicing through the field. Doesn't have much torque. Shit. Come on, man. Otherwise we really do this. Shit, I fucked that up. Move. I have to redo this race. I screwed everything up there, man.
All right, you did it. Now come with me. Got something for you I think you're gonna like.
Oh, finished it, man. Good. I love that you can still drive the car. Way after the event. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. I want to say something super exciting, but it's just that I'm very impressed.
It was some fine racing, which means you punched your ticket to the spot, the place where the street racing community hangs. I'm part of the crew here that's looking to take what we do legit. Feel the same way? Maybe we can help each other out. This guy, on the other hand, wants to keep it on the streets. His name's Edgar Marquez, but you best call him Tio. He's the champion racer around here, the king of the quarter mile. You want to take a shot at him, it's going to take everything you got. And maybe a few things I can teach you. You got talent, but I can give you skills. You see those cars? One of them's yours. Reward for winning that trial. It'll be a little tougher to earn the rest, though. You gotta buy those. Win enough races, get enough cred, and you'll get to play with all sorts of toys. Drifting, drag racing, you get the idea. You gotta run, and you gotta win. Now, pick your ride. Get behind the wheel, and let's see what you got.
That is exactly what I want to hear. Alright, new discipline. Street race. Boom. Alright. Get your street race vehicle. Do you know how nice this is? So, do we have anything else to choose from? Or is it just sort of that car? I know I can't get the Koenigsegg, but this car then. That is an expensive RX-7, sorry. What the hell? Right, so what cars do we have here in this category? What cars do we have in general, really? Oh, this one is nice. I love that. This is a 370Z, but also is a Nismo package, which is sexy. This is the fastback. What else we have? We got an M5. Oh, this one has an actual drift edition. We're gonna have a shitload of money to drift those things. Oh, the roof. You remember these ones? I grew up with this car. Man, it's a cool car. You got the LP640. You got the Aventador, right? Wow, that's cool. So is this the cars, right? They ain't cheap, are they? Okay, let's go back. I should go actually to check out the Koenigsegg. If they sort of put them in yeah, exactly. They put them in specific categories. They have the LaFerrari. They have the Veneno. I know, guys. Have some patience. I just have to check one of these because this is cool. The 19, the Aligatrr R. That's one of my absolute favorite cars. This car is awesome. Swedish as me. Oh, this one, the Saleen S7, the twin turbo even. This one needs no introduction. You got the yeah, you're right. Have you seen this one? This is cool. The Jaguar, and that's the Sonda F. All right, okay, cool, guys. We're gonna go to our car, right? We can go here. I got more cars that are free. You even got bikes. This game is like legit. You even got, yeah, so you have a huge variety of different vehicles. But if these ones are free, I'm definitely gonna go for a Mustang. That's for sure. I don't know if I have any favorite color. I don't want to be boring, but let's go with a red Mustang, right? I gotta go with that. Rims? Can I? Man, they're boring. Both of them. I'll take those rims. Alright, so we took the Mustang. An old classic. I don't want a Miata. Just saying. Oh shit. Look at that. 12 new
Cool.
activities.
You know how we were talking about tricking out our rides? Now we've got the tools to do it at the house. Just no flame decals, okay?
Okay. It's a great start to the game. So let's zoom in on Los Angeles. So apparently we're in Los Angeles, right? So street, no wait. So what's over here? Sleeper. And this is downtown LA escape. Street race. So we got a few street races there. Ground drift. Street race HQ. Alright, that's exactly where we are right now. So let's drive somewhere, right? Shall we? We should go here. Travel to set waypoint. So we get some driving in the game. Alright. This is absolutely cool. And what an upgrade from the last game, like quality wise. Okay, let's do this. Let's just check. Alright. Let's see if we have any. No, that's wrong. What's wrong? It's me trying to see where. Alright. Trying to find all the buttons. Alright, so there's the waypoints. Let's go there. Ooh, shit. I don't know what the impressions you people have gotten, but I think so far, in comparison, like how everything integrates and how everything handles, and actually you have a heavy feel to the car. You know that you feel that like you're moving a big heavy car when it comes to sort of flicking it around and drifting it and going too quick into corners. So it does definitely feels. It's just a huge difference from Payback in car physics. It's way more realistic, although I guess in comparison to lots of other games it's not as realistic, but it was never meant to be. So if you're shit. Save it. There we go. Oh, sorry. I heard Rosanna over there scared the shit out of her with my big red Mustang. No, what I was trying to say that it's just so nice to see how
you can open the map and see if there are any activities
arcade
available
games
anywhere.
become more realistic.
Not that just pounding around isn't fun.
Definitely reminds me when I was in Los Angeles. It's very, very exactly like this. You know, these sunny days and open streets.
Every time you set a record, it gets uploaded to the live app so you can share it with your friends.
Oh,
Give
sorry.
them a chance to beat you.
Sorry.
If they can.
Here goes nothing. I thought I had more of that good nitrous stuff, so I really could sort of do a big fat drift, but didn't really want to. See, that's when it really turns into Need for Speed, when you put that nitrous on. It reminds me so much of that. Alright. Okay, let's drive away. I was just trying to find something. Oh. God. Objective complete. Ooh. It grips very well too. It sits pretty nice on the road.
It's simple. Doing things gets you followers. The more followers you have, the more you'll be invited to do cool new things where you can earn even more followers.
That was different.
And bucks. Big bucks, which we can use to buy all the cool stuff we want.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Was that some invisible whatever it was? Also like this. You can zoom in and easily sort of navigate everything. Okay guys, let's go for a street race. We can go travel to. Don't waste anything of your time, let's get right into the action. Alright. Alright. I don't need to do that. Okay. Switch vehicle. Okay. Hopefully I have a vehicle I can use. Or what do they mean? No. I don't really have any other vehicle. Ooh.
Look at the hot shot rookie. Thinks they can just roll in and walk away with it.
You race for pinks? They're gonna be walking, all right.
Now, this is what it's all about for some folks. Rides, the people, the party. Easy to see why going legit doesn't appeal. Gonna take some time to get more people to see it my way. Time I've got. Just look at those cars. There's some mighty fine rides lining up out there. But you know who I'm thinking our friends should be watching out for? That plain-looking one right there.
Huh? Doesn't look like much.
It doesn't have to if it's got the right kind of monster under the hood. And if you're not careful, that monster's gonna eat you up.
True that. Okay. Alright, we gotta race this Mustang now and see what she's really made of. That's something I've been looking for quite some time. And the customization options.
Wow, your sleeper car just woke up in a big way.
This is more like... Oh, I'm gonna see shit. Woo! Sun, man. Okay. I love I've been able to scratch the car already. Shit. Oh, that's arcadey. That is arcadey. When you just get...
really moving.
No, right now we're not moving much. Actually... Oh my god. I love the jumping, but it's a little bit hard to keep track of. We'll see if I messed everything this up. Oh my god. Ooh, NASCAR. I missed checkpoint. That's what happened, huh? Oop. It's actually much heavier now when you drive quickly than you think. But it's sort of just me trying the game out to get used to it, because I will get this game, and depending if people think it's sort of interesting or not, I will do a shorter walkthrough. I don't think I will do the whole game because it requires a shitload of time, which I don't have really, but if people sort of find it interesting in any way, I will definitely do it. But you know, it's pretty easy to get used to though. But as I said, it's still fairly arcadey in comparison to like a lot of other games. But it's definitely so far a game that I can feel that if you count that out with the handbrake, you know, handbrakes is usually something that I get sort of annoyed with when it comes to arcade games. I usually mention it a lot in the videos. I'm sorry for that, but it's just the way I want it to feel. I want it to feel sort of, oh my god, realistic, you know? It's very hard to sort of do it perfectly.
Is a loadout like that street legal?
None of this is street legal, you know. That's kind of the point. Hard to make people want to go legit when it means giving up something like this.
That's true. Alright. And something that also that, you know, another thing that I really, oh my god. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of practice before I do the career of this. But something that, you know, they really sort of better this time is, I think, you know, a lot of things, you know, that you see the water of the car, the tracks, the water moving around the car. I think the lighting is way much better. And also, as I said, the car physics are much better. There's a lot of those things that are upgraded, of course, you know, from the last game. But it's just so many things that feel much more realistic and sort of more predictable, I should say, too. The car feels more predictable. You do feel more like you know what the car is gonna do. Although you still have this area where if you do too much or do a little bit too much of this or that, the car is gonna walk out on you, and that's gonna kind of destroys the sort of little bit of the enjoyment for me. You know, I like the sort of the Forza feeling, but you know, in arcade games you can't get that. But they sort of use, I think when they sort of perfect the arcade is when you get a very enjoyable game. You see like this, you still feel that you're gonna have a, you know, when you drift the car, it's still sort of gonna come back at you and snap a bit. Whereas in Need for Speed games, you can sort of drift for like a mile without having to do much correction on the car. And you don't really want it that way. You want the car to sort of be able to sort of speak to you. And like, I'm losing grip here in some way, and that's something that I enjoy. Yeah, that's a shocking result. we're definitely gonna redo that. I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna try to win this race, and then, guys, I'm going to end this episode. And hopefully, guys, you enjoyed it and sort of got a little bit more feel and understanding of the game. Because I have
Your
definitely done
sleeper
that.
car just woke up in a big way.
Ooh, nudge me, man. And also, I almost forgot to say that. I love how the AI
That car's really
is
moving.
much more sort of tactical in the way they use the nitrous. I'm gonna push you right down in the water. 'Cause I'm a dirty racer right now. I wanna win this race bad. Finally. So that's something that I have to adjust to. But I usually adjust very quickly to different types of racing games. And that's what I like, because now you can actually take a racing line and you can sort of correct it with either nitrous, or you correct it with like steering and gassing in a correct manner. I like the nitrous feature. Mostly, I actually, should be honest with you, I like the feature of being able to have nitrous in the airplanes, because that's something I haven't experienced before. And you're gonna definitely feel that when you play this game, that's cool. You know, and that's a cool feature. And I also almost forgot that they have bikes in the game as well, as we talked about. And I wonder how they're gonna behave when you use nitrous on them. Because I can imagine that's gonna be pretty different, having nitrous on like bikes. I also like that they have like realistic bikes that you can actually buy, and that have been able to get the rights to so many vehicles, you know, airplanes, boats and everything. But they actually have the rights for that, so they can actually sort of build the game around real products, so to speak. Because we do know that it's hard to get the rights for different vehicles and etc. So I think that they've managed that in a great way. I also feel that the Mustang is the correct choice. I like this car. Sounds good, and actually handles very well in the twisty, narrow city roads. Although it's the back end definitely wants to sort of step out on you, but you just correct it with the nitrous, and usually it's fine. So it'll be interesting now to do payback right after this game and see how that is. You know, when you have had sort of more weight to these cars, so you actually feel the car sort of actually moving in. I'm getting a bit, you know, nervous when you go over like sidewalks and stuff like that. That's something that I also enjoy, because it brings more realism to the game, and it requires sort of more thinking of how you position the car. I don't know if that's your thing, but for me it's definitely my thing. I like that thing. Especially me and my friend, we do a lot of these types of races. Ooh. As well as, you know, like other racing games, of course. So pretty cool.
Hey, look! We got loot for that! You should grab it. I'm sure it's gonna come in handy. The loot consists of parts you can use to upgrade your rides. So keep bringing it in.
That's cool too. I definitely want to do a customization video for you guys to see what options you have and what you can do to the car. You saw a lot of the cars being lowered and have wider tires and stuff like that to make it more streety, to so to speak. So that's always something that I enjoy when it comes to these games. What can you do with the customization?
Ah, sweet! Up till now, we've only gotten green loot, but other colored loot has even cooler stuff.
Right. And that's the end of it. So guys, it's Aligatrr back with more content. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's it takes some time to get used to, but it's definitely a game I would actually suggest you guys buy. Yeah, I think you will have a lot of fun. We can actually do this before we leave. We can go there, and you. All right. So, what do we do? We have. There's a lot of cool things here. We got options over there. We got catalog, and here we have the cars. Shit, and Red Bull. I like the wait. Check this out, like a Red Bull Formula 1 car. Do you know how crazy that is? That is insane. Yeah, I love Formula 1, as you might know. I actually think of doing Formula 1 2018 for you guys. Actually, because I have a friend that loves to play that game, so we're thinking about doing that too. Let's see if I can actually test the F1 car. I don't know. Because that would be cool.
Listen up, people. I'm looking for a driver. If you can handle yourself on the water, and in the air, and behind the wheel, obviously, though we'll come to that later, then maybe you've got what my team needs.
I'm gonna skip this. Oh, we're on the water. Alright guys, but we're gonna end it there. So next time guys, we're gonna continue to do some walkthrough or some talking through the beta, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it. And with that said, that's everything. Don't forget to like, share, watch and subscribe to the channel if you like the content you see. And thank you for being an Aligatrr.